this is Peter of RGB Filter, and we are here with Ian and Mike of Freelance Blues. Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about the comic?
Absolutely. Freelance Blues is a supernatural evil horror comedy workplace misadventure series. In a nutshell.
I'm sold.
Lance Bunkman is having a tough day. His life is complicated by the fact that his bosses all turn out to be supernaturally evil. So not only does he have to rescue his co-workers and defeat his evil bosses, he's got to get up tomorrow morning and find himself a new job, because for Lance, being a hero doesn't pay the rent.
So what's happening here?
Here Lance is working in a call center where they're channeling the hostility generated by the annoying calls to summon the demon goddess Kali to destroy us all.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh!
It's shocking.
Oh dear!
But you know, that's just one day in the life of. At the end of the day, you still got an empty bank account. You got to go to a new job. So it's an ongoing story about this guy trying to figure out why all this bad stuff keeps happening to him.
And this is a 6-issue run, right?
6 issues for the first arc, where Lance works his way through the journey of discovery of his own heroic destiny.
That's pretty much it. And we got 3 issues out so far. We got the first issue where he works at a call center, the second issue where he works as a medical guinea pig, and the third issue where he works in landscaping, which is actually the most hellish. He just works for a dick then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a rich guy who's a dick. Yeah.
And can people pretty much just jump into this anywhere? Like, you know, it's very episodic?
Yeah.
Very, very episodic and contained. It does continue the story because he is on an actual road trip journey to get across the country to, you know, race his grandfather's time on the deathbed. So there's a ticking clock. There's overcoming obstacles. There's a little bit of adventure, horror, comedy,
Touching family moments.
Oh, very moving.
It's a powerful. It's like Party of 5 meets Vampire Hunter D.
I was about to say, it sounds a lot like the premise for a TV series almost.
Listen, if you know any producers who are looking to option an independent comic, give them our contact information.
Would you say was that an inspiration? Were you guys going for a television style, that kind of, you know, episodic drop-in TV that we show?
We just really have always loved comic books.
This is a comic to be a comic book. I mean, it's not a comic to be a movie, not a comic to be a show. This is a black and white comic book, and each one, we just love single-issue adventures. And so many different comics right now, all they do is like, oh, it's one story that takes 6 issues to tell. But like with a Lance comic, you're getting like a concentrated jolt. It's the Jolt Cola of comics.
22 pages, one story that continues an arc. It's classic comic storytelling. It's
like we grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that good old kind of Stanley, you know, just drop in, you know, there's a complete story. That, you know, kind of a real move away from the kind of decompression style that's really taken over a lot these days, you know.
Absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
Now, the 6 issues do fit together to tell a chapter in the life of, but each story is its own event.
So you won't feel ripped off when you pick up a comic.
Have you guys got ideas for what's going to be going on with the next run? You got the next arc in mind there?
We got the next 2 in mind. It's actually we have 2 further books after this 6 that are completed. So yeah, we got big plans for Lance.
There's a lot in store there, yeah. So any other projects you guys are working on at the moment? Anything else that you've got in the works or currently in the can?
I guess I just think Robo-Horse.
Yeah, well, there is Robo-Horse. Right now it's in the early conceptualization phase of the story, but it's basically a police officer, a mounted police officer,
who gets in a horrible accident with a garbage truck.
His horse mount, it's terrible. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Keep the children away from the first
It's actually kind of a tragedy.
Yes.
But in the end, it's a miracle, because through the miracle of modern technology, they can rebuild him, and they make him part robot, part horse. It's Robo-Horse. What's that?
He fights crime?
No,
they work together. They're on a journey to rediscover that each owns humanity. One trying to love this robot monster that used to be his horse, and the other trying to come to grips with being this awesome crime-fighting robot horse.
That's right, yeah.
Which is a terrible burden for any horse to bear.
It really is.
I mean, as we've been told, chicks dig horses.
Guys dig robos.
Robo horse.
Sounds awesome. Now, Ian, you've also got a comic you did, Shock Effect?
I did Shock Effect in DC Comics Zuda competition a couple of years back. So that was a sci-fi story about a family trying to survive an alien invasion. I've also got a story coming out from Tor in Tor.com in the fall, which is a supernatural horror set in Scarborough about a girl whose drawings come true.
Excellent. And Mike, anything else from you that you'd like to talk about?
Nothing that far along in production.
But you guys, kicking ideas around, seeing what happens next.
Well, you're always writing, right? You're always trying to come up with that next idea.
Thank you. The comic sounds awesome and hilarious. Thank you guys for your time. You guys can check out the comic at freelanceblues.com, where the first issue can be read online.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And
then find us at shows.
First one's free, and then that's on this thing, yeah.
That's a lesson that my drug dealer taught me. The first one's always free.
He should never have done that.
Excellent. And you guys will be looking at getting some sort of store up soon, so people can head on there and.
We're going to have an online store soon. In the fall, we're going to have an online store.
And people can start following the adventures of Lance in Freelance Blues. It sounds excellent. I am really looking forward to reading it. Actually, it sounds really good.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you guys.